Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you've been doing well. Thank you very much for being here with me today. A huge shout out to my subscribers who leave comments below asking me to review bags and gear like this one. For all of you that have put in a request, I am in the process of procuring and buying those bags so I can make those reviews for you. If you are not a subscriber, you should know that my page is subscriber input based. So if you do hit that subscribe button and you leave a comment below asking for me to review a specific bag, brand, or piece of gear, I will try to buy that thing and test it out for you. Today we're going to talk about the Patagonia Nine Trails 20-liter backpack, and we are going to make quite a few direct comparisons to the very popular Patagonia Black Hole 25-liter backpack. If I could break it down and be as simple as possible in comparing these two bags, the Black Hole is designed for like urban setting, like going to work, going to school. That classic wax finish makes it stand out in a crowd. Everyone knows that the wax finish on a Black Hole means Patagonia. Where the Nine Trails, although very similar in capacity and style, imagine the Nine Trails is like the outdoor fun-loving cousin of the Black Hole. This one's going to have some more specs and features designed towards trail use compared to just normal travel and work commuting. So with no further ado, let's dive into the Nine Trails. We'll talk about its material, exterior features, interior features, some pros and cons as we go, ultimately who this bag is for, what it does well, and then we'll see if it's actually worth the price Patagonia was asking for it. So this bag was made of 210 denier Cordura ripstop nylon, as well as 200 denier polyester, and it has a DWR weather resistant finish on it. The DWR isn't quite as good at repelling water as the wax finish on the Black Hole, but it does a decent job. So looking at the exterior features, it does have two water bottle pockets, one on either side, and you can see it easily fits a 32-ounce bottle. It also has two compression straps on either side of the bag. And then there is one stuff pocket made of elastic material in the front where you could easily put a down jacket or some light rain layers while you are hiking and have quick access to that, or to just keep wet clothes out of the main part of your pack. And then one good thing about the Nine Trails that is better than the Black Hole in my opinion is that there is a padded bottom, and the nylon on the bottom is going to add some abrasion resistance that if you were on trail and you put this down on some rocks, you're not going to worry about anything poking through this bottom part of the bag. Very similar to the Black Hole, there is one zippered dump pouch on the top of the pack. But the nice thing about the Nine Trails is that they added a storm flap on top of that to help keep the zipper dry, because water will still permeate through the zippers. So it's nice to cover that up. And then when we get to the back of the pack is when you really see the difference between the Black Hole and the Nine Trails, where the shoulder straps on the Nine Trails are more robust, they have more padding, they're thicker, they have load lifters on the tops of them, and the back panel has a little bit more padding to it, and it has an airflow, breathable padding basically. So when you're hiking on trail, there's actually going to be some airflow behind your back to help prevent sweating through the pack. And then there's also a plastic frame sheet in the pack. We'll talk about that when we get to the interior as well. But that structure will help you carry heavier weight more comfortably than the unsupported Black Hole would. And then when we get down to the hip belt, it is just a classic plastic buckle, and both of these straps are attached. They cannot be removed, and they have an elastic stuff pocket on either side for small personal items or trail snacks. So that's most of the exterior. Let's look at the interior of the bag now. There are some small YKK zippers, and on the Black Hole, the lid would only have this U-shape opening, which would only open the bag up about that far. But on the Nine Trails, if you undo the compression strap on one side, you can open the zipper almost all the way down, and you can access more of the bottom of your pack without having to dive through all of the top of your stuff. So once we're inside, you can see that there is one small zippered organizational pocket with a keychain ring, that there is a camelback bladder holder, and there's also the hose routing hole that you can put the camelback hose over your right or left shoulder. And then this zipper here is how you would access that plastic frame sheet in the back of the pack. Whether you want to remove that entirely, or imagine if you want to wash the soft material of the pack, you could take that plastic sheet out and make sure you maintain the integrity of the structure of that plastic sheet. From there, you just have a simple bladder holding area with an elastic band on top. And there's no other organization inside the pack. There's no other pockets. So it's a pretty simple interior. Like I said, again, this one is the 20-liter version. I know they also have a 28, a 26, and an 18 with different sizes between the men's and women's. So who is this bag actually for, and is it worth the price? So brand new, this bag would have been $130. I got mine used through REI for only about $85. And at the $85 price point, I would say yes, this is definitely a buy. At that $130 price point, that's when you start looking into other options like from Mystery Ranch, other Patagonia bags, North Face, Cotopaxi. But I still think this is a very viable option, especially if you get it used like I did. Like I said, it makes it much more affordable, and it's still a very good day bag. So it was clearly designed and even named Nine Trails to be a fast hiking bag, a lightweight hiking bag. I think it's lacking some organization to really be used as an everyday carry bag, but if you just need to stuff your lunch and some snacks and an extra layer or two and maybe a camera for a day hike, I think this is a great option. The plastic frame, the hip belts, and nice shoulder straps are all complementary to a good day hiking pack. And I think the DWR finish and the extra padding on the bottom of this pack really tip it over the scale for me, that I would recommend this bag as a single day hiking bag. And even if you did want to use it going to work or to the office or for commuting, I do think it could serve that function. I think you might be desiring a little bit more organization, and you might not want to have these hip straps on you all the time, but this definitely could be a multifunctional pack. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns for me about the Patagonia Nine Trails, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, please stay safe and have a great day. See ya.